The woman is simply doing yoga in the desert when her head is severed. Maggie is stunned upon discovering this. They are conducting a secret medical experiment deep in the desert, with no one else for miles around. Someone will come to pick them up in 7 days. To survive, they must quickly identify the killer hiding among them. A day earlier, 5 volunteers arrive at an abandoned Russian military base for the trial. Upon disembarking from the helicopter, all their communication and electronic devices are confiscated. Medical officer Maggie accompanies them, but her arrival terrifies researchers Rachel and Liam. Jerry, who should be welcoming the volunteers, is playing with mercenary Bashir. She then greets her newly arrived husband, pilot Pierre. Researcher Rachel instructs the 5 volunteers to drink 3 doses of seawater desalinated with genetically modified algae over 8 days, promising each a $1 million reward. As the countdown ends, the volunteers nervously drink the water before them. Shortly after, one volunteer starts coughing violently and collapses, convulsing in pain. This frightens the others, but strangely, her vital signs remain normal.
Just kidding.
What?
What the fuck?
Rachel becomes furious and severely reprimands the volunteer. That evening, a sandstorm begins outside while the trial group watches a thriller movie together. The volunteers are enjoying a relaxed dinner when they hear strange noises from above.
Oh my god!
Guards immediately search outside, soon returning with an injured, unconscious man. Medical officers Liam and Maggie treat his wounds. Project leader Lauren becomes alert. This no man's land and their highly confidential trial mean the stranger's appearance suggests a possible information leak within the group. Lauren immediately puts the only satellite phone connecting them to the outside world in the microwave to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly. The man soon regains consciousness and, seeing his right hand bound, tries to reach for a nearby scalpel. Jamal, assigned to watch him, stops him. The man introduces himself as Drake, claiming he survived a plane crash nearby during a sandstorm while traveling. Lauren doesn't believe him, as he has nothing to prove his identity. Leaving Bashir to guard Drake, the others discuss how to handle this unexpected situation. Pilot Pierre notes that if Drake isn't lying, the emergency locator transmitter on the crashed plane would activate. Once the sandstorm stops, its distress signal would attract rescue teams, exposing their trial base. Lauren orders Jerry and Jamal to search for the crashed plane nearby. Jamal warns Jerry to stop playing with Bashir. Bashir's jealousy was evident yesterday when he saw Jerry being affectionate with her husband Pierre. Bashir has been killing since he was 10, and Jamal fears he might do something extreme. Jerry dismisses his concerns. Meanwhile, Bashir is reliving intimate moments with Jerry, not noticing Pierre's cold gaze behind him. Entering the storm's center, they finally detect a radar signal and locate the crashed plane. Jamal immediately cuts the transmitter's power, but in the next moment,
Fuck! Jamal! Jamal!
they horrifyingly discover a flare embedded in the pilot's neck. She was murdered. Jerry realizes Drake lied and they must return immediately to warn everyone about him. Simultaneously, Drake asks to use the bathroom, with Bashir following, gun in hand. Once outside, Drake suddenly crouches to tie his shoelace, giving Bashir a strange look when warned. As the sandstorm finally ends, Jerry tries to contact Bashir via radio but receives no response. Pierre rushes to check the infirmary, finding it empty. He immediately gathers the others to search, but Lauren is missing. Since Lauren habitually does yoga outdoors daily, no one is too concerned. Liam checks the volunteers' tents, finding one young female volunteer missing.
Were you looking for me?
She had just gone for water. Seeing nothing unusual, Liam leaves. However, when Rachel and Maggie look for Lauren, they find her in an odd yoga position. Approaching, they horrifyingly discover Lauren has been beheaded.
Rachel, don't touch me!
No.
Jerry and Jamal return, having found Bashir with his throat slit in an iron box at the base entrance. Pierre and Jamal immediately search the basement for Drake. In the darkness, Pierre finds himself at gunpoint. Threatened, Jamal drops his gun and is locked in storage. Drake, holding Pierre hostage, demands he fly them out, unaware of someone approaching from above. Drake insists he didn't kill the pilot and begs for water, clearly thirsty.
Here's some.
No one believes him. When Maggie inquires about Bashir and Lauren's deaths, Drake maintains his ignorance. He claims that after using the bathroom last night, Bashir had vanished, leaving only a rifle and blood on the ground. fearing for his safety. He took the gun and hid. Liam calls Rachel outside, suspecting Maggie as the killer. Deliberately leaving a gun to frame someone else is something she has done before. As they discuss, Rachel rushes into the tent to find Drake dead. She angrily demands to know who did it, but no one answers.
What is this, a pact of fucking silence?
Doesn't matter who. There's no law here. Only justice.
The situation grows increasingly bizarre. Who is the real killer? It seems unlikely to be Drake, as he dies in the first episode and didn't kill the pilot. 20 hours earlier, the pilot, trapped in the cockpit, tried to break the glass with a flare gun, but it rebounded, hitting her neck. Could it be Pierre? He had a motive to kill Bashir after discovering his affair with his wife. The young female volunteer is also suspicious, having left the tent during the incident. One trial group member's behavior is noteworthy too, as he seems to enjoy spying Lauren do yoga.